Hey, and welcome to another episode of the Bourbon Brothers. I'm Cocktail Kevin here with my good friend
Straight Up Kelly.
and this is our Christmas episode. Now, obviously, we're getting this out a little late. Winter's already upon us. It's cold. It's cold here where we're recording. But Kelly and I took a couple of weeks off to spend with family over the holiday season. So that's why we want to apologize in getting this out just a week or so behind. But to stay in the holiday festive spirit, we decided to bring you guys Santa's Cap, or famously known as Maker's Mark, with that little red waxy cap on it. So we thought this was a good homage, so to speak, to the Santa Claus with the red waxy caps. Now, purposely, I love Maker's Mark. I've been an ambassador for a number of years. I actually have a barrel of bourbon at Maker's Mark. I've got the barrel cast number and all that stuff. The thing is, though, is Maker's comes in, it's always good because, Kelly, you can use it even at the holidays. But even when it's not the holidays, because it's so affordable, and they got some great flavors and notes and different hints of spices that they use. So Maker's, and they've started coming out with more and more different varieties. And I think you brought a few here with us today. So obviously the original, everybody thinks of the red waxy cap, but they also do the 46 has a cap on it. I think the 46 is in reference to the number of staves on those the French oak barrels. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
It's actually aged a little bit longer with 10 French oak staves.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
So they just changed a specific number of the staves then.
They changed the specific number of the staves, but they put those in after it's aged the original. There's no age statement, but it says 6 to 8 years.
Yeah, 5 to 8, 6 to 8 is pretty common with Makers, with the Samuel, the Star Hill Farm family there.
Yeah. A lot of people are really liking how that French oak stave adds to the flavor. I definitely have had the 46 in the past. I like it, but today we've got the 3 that we're going to be reviewing.
And the third one is
the cask strength.
Cask strength. So that's a new one for me. But I'm excited about that. And again, we're going to do these, checking our flavors and notes like we always do. We'll take a quick break. We'll give it a rundown. And again, being Cocktail Kevin, I'm going to make me a famous drink. Not to throw you guys off from last week when I did the Grape Ape, which was a fabulous drink. But I do want to point out that I'm no professional mixologist. You know, I can grab the shaker all day long and do my little rat-a-tat-tat. It doesn't make me a mixologist by any means. They say the perfect cocktail is 33% alcohol, 33% acid, and 33% sugar or flavor, syrup, whatever someone's using. You know, that's if you are a bartender or mixologist. Listen, if you like 2 shots and you like it a little heavy, do 2 shots. If you want a jigger, if you want a pony, it doesn't really matter. Making a cocktail should make you feel happy when you drink it. So, again, last week's Grape Ape, it was fun to drink.
Oh,
I enjoyed every inch of it. And today I got something crazy coming at you again, which I'll share with you guys here a little later. So, Kelly, let's get started. Which one do you want to start with?
Well, today I think what we're going to do is we will just start off with the original Maker's Mark. And this is the Maker's Mark, I guess you could call it the original classic. It's been around for forever and a day. It is distilled in Laredo, Kentucky.
Laredo.
Okay.
Been to the distillery.
Yep. It comes in at 90 proof. And this one, there's no specific age statement on the bottle or on the website, but from what I can find, it's aged about 6 to 8 years. So anyhow, we're going to go ahead and start off with the original.
All right. My mouth was salivating as he was talking about the Makers. Angie and I actually toured the Laredo distillery.
Yep.
We did a couple of years ago, and we did it at wintertime, and man, it was fabulous. It was all decorated, you know, the black barns up there, and they had, you know, the Christmas decoration. It started snowing while we were there, so
cool.
That was pretty special. So anyways, we've been there. We really like it, and I've always been a big fan. That's why I signed up to the Ambassadors Club there with Makers. So
Well, let's get a nose on this and see what we can kind of pick up on that.
Okay. Nice color.
Very sweet nose. You know, I'm getting vanilla
and caramel. A lot of our bourbons. Kelly and I bring this up all the time, or at least I know I do. Again, we talk about a good corked bourbon. If I'm not mistaken, Makers has a screw-on cap, but they seal that cap with that red wax, that famous red wax.
Right.
But again, just a very good bourbon. It comes in at an affordable price.
Absolutely.
So it's not like it's going to stay long on your shelf.
Yeah.
So a screw-on cap's really not that big a deal. But
yeah,
it has a lot of those similar notes that we smell with a lot of the bourbons, the caramels, the vanillas.
Yeah, and also I forgot to mention, Maker's Mark is a wheated mash bill. So for people out there who have preference to the wheated bourbons, you're going to find this really, I don't know what the word is.
Pleasant.
Pleasant.
Pleasant on the tongue, pleasant on the palate.
Yeah, but I just wanted to kind of put that out there and just say that it is a wheated mash bill. So,
and let's also point out, if you have any wheat allergies, no, I'm joking. I don't know that that's got anything to do with it. I will like to, while Kelly and I are sharing a nose on this, because man, it's very
sweet.
smooth.
Yeah, very sweet on the nose.
I can smell it. You know, a mash bill is actually just the setup of wheat, corn, rye, you know, the ingredients that they use. That's what they call the mash, or the mash bill, when they're making these 100,000 gallons of bourbon before it starts to ferment. And again, if anybody out there watching gets an opportunity to do the Kentucky Bourbon Trail, by all means, hit a couple of the distilleries. I'm sure they would appreciate it. And you'll learn a little bit, probably more than what Kelly and I could teach you, because we're just really here for the bourbon.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
All right, let's give
this a quick palate and see what we have. I'm picking up immediately a lot of cinnamon.
Yeah.
I'm
just getting the original Makers.
Yeah. It's kind of like a medium finish.
Yeah.
I would say a medium finish. And it does have a fair amount of complexity. It's not anything bland. So medium finish, fair amount of complexity is what I'm picking up right away. Yeah.
I've always thought that. Now I didn't know that about it's a wheated mash that they use. Even though I've done the distillery tour, and I'm sure they mentioned that, I just think I forgot. But we sample so much here.
Oh yeah.
That every time that I put any kind of bourbon in my tongue and my mouth, those robust flavors all come back. But again, caramel, vanilla, those are so popular among almost all of the bourbons. But I think you're right. You can get that little spice of cinnamon. It's got a little kick of cinnamon on it.
I picked that up. I picked that up pretty strong on this.
Well, go ahead and cap that one, and I'll place that on our display rack. Over the holidays, Kelly and I made a few little adjustments here. We have us a nice little bourbon display stand during our podcast, so we'll keep these listed over here, and as we go through them, we'll pop them up here, and then let you guys zoom in before the end of the show as we're doing our notes on our bourbon tasting logbook. Again, Kelly, so what are we going to try here on our second one?
So up next, we have Maker's 46. Again, this is a wheated mash bill. This comes in at 94 proof.
So it's a little stiffer than the original.
It's a little bit stiffer. Okay. And this is made with it's aged like the original Maker's 6 to 8 years, but then after that they go in behind it and they put in 10 seared oak French staves, and that enhances the robustness and flavor significantly.
So those are actually going inside the barrel.
They are going inside the barrel, and that is enhancing the robustness of the of the bourbon.
Right. Now, I mentioned early on, too, the number 46, they do get, Makers does get the number 46 from the number of staves around and outside of a barrel. But I think the French oak, what Kelly's talking about is that French oak, that flavor. They take the old wine barrels, either from France, I'm assuming France, or it's French oak, or Italy. You never know. And it's those, they take 10 of those, they char them up, and they put them down in there to kind of enhance those flavors. So that's what the 46 is.
Yes.
And again, the number 46 is, that's how many staves go around an actual whiskey barrel. It's just some useless knowledge for you guys out there.
We love useless knowledge.
It's in my book. It'll be in the book. All right, so let's check this one out, Kelly. This one's got a nice color, a little darker, a little richer.
Yep.
I think.
Yep. Nice golden amber. Let's get a nose.
Man.
Now this is unique because
This is toasty almost. It's almost, it could be the char of the staves that you mentioned that they put the tin down in there.
I think it is, because I don't find this as sweet on the nose as the original Makers. I don't know what you're picking up.
I'm pulling up toastiness, so not so much sweetness, but more of a toast.
Toasty.
Like we've done a few, like I think Bibb and Tucker, we did one of our first episodes.
That's
it was
correct.
Toasted, where they toast the almonds and the nuts in the barrel.
Yeah,
It gives it a toasty flavor.
Yeah.
So this one's almost kind of toasty.
This one is. It now that you mention it.
I don't know what they're toasting in it. It could just be the char on those French oak staves that you mentioned.
Yeah. This one is not as sweet on the nose, but it is definitely more of a toasty.
And again, the caramel, vanilla, those are pretty common.
Yeah.
So,
all right, let's go ahead and get a palate on it.
okay.
Oh, okay. This is nice.
Oh.
I
It's a
find
little stiffer. It is.
Well, it is, but I find this definitely smoother to drink than the original.
Oh.
I find it smoother on the palate. It's not only smoother on the palate, but the finish is smoother.
I'm getting some different finishes on it.
Yeah. This is definitely, in my opinion, this is smoother on the palate and on the finish. Than the original.
To share with our viewing audience, if you could put a cherry in your mouth and taste it, that would be like the original. This is more like a tart cherry, in my opinion, or a dark cherry. It's got some subtle hints and different flavors to it. It's still a cherry, right? Either way you look at it. A cherry is maraschino cherry, which would be the sweeter.
It does.
The original.
It does taste like a nice sweet,
But
like a sweet cherry.
Well, I don't know so much about the sweetness, but it's like, it's a different flavor of the original. To me, it's that toasty flavor, but it gives it that robust, that oomph. And as Kelly mentioned, it's real easy on the palate. So,
in my opinion, it is. The original had more. I think the original had a little bit more complexity. Not to say that this isn't as good. It's just smoother.
Yeah.
It's just smoother.
Yeah.
And
that could be the French oak too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the French did a lot of things that were real good. We won't bring Napoleon into any of that. Little French dictator. Anyways, but I like the French oak staves. I thought that was a good one. So 46 was a nice one.
Yep.
I liked it. I enjoyed that.
Yep. Let's go ahead and put that over on the shelf over there.
Yeah. Let's put this on the display shelf for you guys to zoom in and check out. And then the third one, Kelly mentioned, it's going to be cask strength.
This is Maker's Mark cask strength.
Okay, now I've never had this one.
And right here on the bottle, it specifically states aged for 7 years and 3 months.
So they give you that right on the label.
So you know exactly what the age statement is.
I got you.
This one comes in at 112.8 proof. And they say on the website that can vary anywhere from about 107 to about 114.
Okay.
So it's never quite exactly the same amount.
And each mash bill is going to vary slightly.
Right.
Yeah.
But ours is 112.8 proof. Again, wheated mash bill, cask strength.
Okay.
and I'm really excited to give this one a try right here.
Yeah, it's new to me. I haven't had the cast strength before.
I've not had it either.
So this will be a first for Kelly and I both.
All right. Set that there.
And good color on this one, too.
That's dark. I think this is the darkest we've had so far. This is almost like a brick.
Yeah. It's a brick house.
Yep. Let's get a nose on it, see what we have.
Oh, wow.
Now, so this is unique compared to the other two.
Now, this one I'm getting almost like tobacco or smoky. It's similar to the French oak. I mean, maybe it's because I was still tasting the French oak one too. So
yeah, this one I'm getting an overall just oaky flavor aroma. I'm not really getting much more than that.
You know, a lot of times we it's again without smell vision, which I'm hoping they come up with soon. It's hard to describe it. Sometimes it'll be like an earthy or a woodsy. You may hear us talk about, and it's just that that initial flavor that you're getting. See now, and I pick up like subtle sense of smoke and tobacco. Maybe
interesting.
Yeah.
So everyone has a unique, sense of
great on the nose though. Again, the French oak or just oakiness that you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Caramel, vanilla. Maybe not so much of the vanilla, but the caramel comes through a little bit, and the smokiness. So,
all right, let's give it a palate.
Sounds good.
Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna compare this one back to the original makers. This one has a lot more complexity, a lot more robustness, and when you drink it, you definitely feel on the back end. You definitely feel a little bit of a punch.
You get the afterburn.
You get the afterburn on the back end. It's a pleasant afterburn.
It is. It's not overbearing by any means, but again, when we come in, Kelly likes the good 100 proofs, 110, 115 proofs. So this is right in your wheelhouse.
Right.
I kind of like a 110. I'm okay with this being, you said 112.8. I believe you said it was. But it comes off. There is a little punch to the back. It's got a little afterburner. There's a little bite to it.
Yep.
But it's not too bad. I'm actually getting a little chocolate, hints of chocolate.
Hints of chocolate and cinnamon for sure. Yeah.
So again, going back to the original, which was a 90 proof.
Right.
And then we did the... was it a 91 or 46 was a 91 or 94
46
proof?
Is 94 proof.
94 proof.
Yep.
And then this one coming in at the big 112. Yep. But it's a nice one, man. It's,
yep. And for the bourbon drinkers out there that like, the higher octane, this is something.
This is a good one.
This is absolutely a good one. I'm sure it would be excellent in a cocktail.
Kelly and I are gonna do an episode here pretty soon with it'll be all high octanes. What they call the hazmat level. So everything over a 140, and we'll bring those in too when we get them. That'll be our high octane rock out. That'll be the rock out episode. And coming soon, we're going to do a tribute to the Old West, the Old Wild West. We'll do that episode coming up soon too.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Now we're going to do a short break. Do some ratings if you want to put a cap on that. Now this, I didn't even notice, hey, not to cut this short, but this is a corked one.
This is, of the three we've had, this one actually has the real cork.
Wow.
So we know, we know immediately that's the real deal.
Yeah, right, I just noticed that. Again, the original probably won't stay on your shelf very long. Coming in at a great price point. You're going to use it at the holiday season. Use it to make all your cocktails, or if you like drinking them neat like Kelly. But this one was corked. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
So, and again, sealed with that sexy red wax that Makers uses over at Star Hill Farms. I'm going to finish this one up. We're going to take a quick break. We'll do our bourbon log tasting book, and we'll be right back to you with our notes. All right. Hey, we're back. We've had time to discuss our 3 red waxy caps, our Santa Claus Christmas special with Maker's Mark. Again, I think I mentioned to Kelly that when the wife and I visited Laredo, it was Christmas time there too. It was snowing. It was real nice, very pleasant. We had actually won tickets when I signed up to be the ambassador. We ended up giving some like charity.
That's cool. I didn't know you'd won the tickets.
Yeah, we did some charity canned food kind of stuff, and
Nice.
ended up being the winners of a free meal,
Oh, wow.
a free tour, all at the distillery there. So it was a really good time. Anyways, enough of that. I mentioned at the top of the recording that Cocktail Kevin, again, not a professional mixologist, but I wanted to share with you before Kelly and I get to our notes, real quick, just any glass of ice. I'm going to take my flavor. My favorite flavor.
Favorite flavor.
That'd be your flavor. Your favorite flavor? A bourbon. Again, I'm probably 2 shots deep, just over ice. And I think I did grape ape last week. Again, not a professional mixologist. But this week I'm coming at you with some cherry lemon. So not Code Red, but cherry lemon.
Very nice.
Flavored.
Very nice flavor.
It's a citrusy with the hints of cherries and notes, which I think will go real well with the makers. So I'm going to do a splash of that in here just to change the color a bit. If you want to garnish it with an orange, feel free. Again, I'm not a mixologist. You throw a hint of green on there, I really don't care. If you want to get fancy, like I do, then we're going to do the 1970s Pop Rocks. Similar to last week. But this week's flavor is cherry Pop Rocks.
Oh, yeah.
So
excellent.
we're going to dump those in and let them do their little fuzzy fizzy lifting.
Outstanding.
And give it a swirl, give it a stir. If you got a stir stick at home, you can always do that too. Anyways, while I'm sipping this, Kelly, let's go over some of the notes here.
Okay. All right. So to begin with, we're going to start with the original Maker's Mark, and we'll just run down from start to finish on the color meter. We gave this a nice amber color.
Amber, I agree.
On the color meter.
Yeah.
On the flavor wheel, we gave this. It had a decent amount of different flavors going on. We said spicy, sweet. It had decent body, and it had a nice balance to it.
Great balance. Yeah.
The flavor notes we put down, of course, the typical vanilla and caramels.
Yep.
We detected wheat and cinnamon. So, going down to the final ratings, on the appearance, we gave the appearance an overall 3.5. Taste was a 3.5. Mouthfeel on this one was 4.0, which is...
On the original, that's good.
Yeah, very good, very nice. And then overall rating, 3.5.
So because it comes in at such a great price point, again, the original, $25.
Yeah, $25. I mean, you can't go.
You get your nice bottle of bourbon.
Yeah,
got some great flavors to it. So it ended up with the 4-barrel overall.
Yeah,
I like it.
You cannot go wrong for $25.
Okay.
So
next was the
Maker's 46.
The 46 stay French oak.
Yep. On the color meter on that one, we gave that a dark amber. Flavor wheel, that one was pretty much all over the place. We had dark fruit, we had woody, we had smoky, spice, good sweetness.
Oaky and spice and everything nice.
Yeah. That one had a nice body, nice balance.
Nice color, nice body, nice balance.
We even put in a little bit of a winey wine. I don't know how you want to explain that.
It's the wine, and I think it comes from, now if I'm not mistaken, the 46, they take virgin oak from France. So that's where the French oak comes in. But I think they actually use an old wine barrel, so it's getting that winey taste, that cognac flavor.
I see.
And you can feel a little bit of that in the balance, so
okay,
I'm good with that.
All right. On the flavor notes, we had the vanilla caramel, We had cinnamon. We definitely picked up, toasty,
I mentioned it was toasty.
oaky flavors, and of course the wine flavor that we picked up from
the staves,
from the staves in the barrel.
I got you.
All right, so moving on, we have the final rating.
Okay.
On the appearance, we gave this one a 4.0.
4.0 barrel, great.
The taste, we both agreed we thought it was a 4.0.
I like that.
Yep. Now on the mouthfeel, we had Kevin and I had just a very slight difference of opinion, but
that happens because we're different people,
right? And we're still doing good here. So Kevin came in with a 4.0 on mouthfeel. I came in with a 4.5.
So you were a little fond. Kelly was a little fonder of the on the mouth and the swallow.
Yeah, this one really appealed to me.
Okay.
And then for our overall rating, we gave it came in at a 4.0.
Good deal.
Yeah.
That's a 4-barrel bourbon right there, guys.
Yeah.
Good one.
Very nice.
All right. Last but not least,
we are moving on to the Maker's Mark Cask Strength.
Strength, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. On the color meter, we came in with a nice dark brick.
That's
color.
that brick color. Yep.
Yep.
It's even darker sitting up here on the table.
Yeah, very nice, dark, rich brick color.
Yep.
The flavor wheel, this was comparable to all of the flavors that we picked up on the 46. We were all over the place on the wheel. Dark fruit, woody, smokiness, spicy, sweetness, good body, good balance. So it was a nice mixture of flavors on the color wheel.
The vanilla caramel, the cinnamon, all the good spices.
Absolutely.
Right.
Flavor notes, this one was kind of all over the place on the flavor notes as well too. Toasty, smoky. You had the vanilla caramel as you always do. Cinnamon, and then oakiness, and last but not least, the chocolat.
The chocolat. As the French say, it's the chocolat.
It's the chocolat.
It did have it had some hints of dark chocolate in it. It really did. Yeah, that cask strength.
So moving on to the final rating. Appearance, we're coming in at a 4.5 on appearance.
I agree. It's a good, dark, rich, robust.
The taste, we both agreed at a 4.0.
Okay.
Mouthfeel, we were split on this one. So Kevin was at a 3.0 on the mouthfeel. I was at a 3.5. And I think probably the best explanation for that is that it gives a little afterburn. You got a little afterburner on me.
Kick, yeah. And you're into the high octane. You like it,
right?
So.
Yeah. So it was a little
different for me, only because it sets nice on the palate, sets nice on the mouth, but it's that swallow that kicks you. So I wanted to drop it down just a little bit.
Yep.
But overall, I mean, what did we come up with?
Right. Overall, we still came up with a 4.0.
4.0. So even though we dropped it down on the mouthfeel because of the ranges and everything else, we still ended up with a 4.0. So, again, the first one was
the first Maker's Mark, we had 3.5.
3.5. This was a 4.0.
4.0
on the French.
On the
46.
46.
The French oak, 46. Yep. And the cask strength, or strength, however you want to say it, was a 4.0 on that too. So all in all, I like the new stand. It's kind of cool having our display up here. As after Kelly pours them, we can kind of shove them up here and let you guys take a look at them. We'll get this one posted and get it out to you guys right away. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And as always, drink responsibly and never drink and drive. Cheers.
Cheers. Take care.